why is it that we talk about CO2 being the reason we breathe and not O2? And there are a few specific reasons around this, but mainly when we look at things like chemoreceptors, these are little receptors that in the body that specifically detect carbon dioxide. And so when carbon dioxide changes, this is when you get responses in the brain that get set off to actually breathe, or respiration is induced. This is an autonomic process, meaning when you're on autopilot or your subconscious is running, that's when you're told to breathe. So by and large, our CO2 tolerance, which is how well we can tolerate CO2, and our sensitivity to carbon dioxide, CO2 sensitivity, is how sensitive we actually become to something. Like, how do I react when my CO2 levels get high? All of us vary to a large degree with that. This can actually indicate even on a conscious level when we need to breathe, because we tend to correlate that thought or that idea around breathing is I need air, I need air, I need air, and it's not you need air. And you would be very shocked if you had on a pulse oximeter to detect O2 levels, which, yes, these aren't the most accurate devices in the world, but they're fairly accurate, that your O2 levels don't get low enough to actually indicate there's a threat. Too low of O2 levels is like 55%, which in the medical world they use that as something to understand when you're going to have brain damage or something. But we've actually seen them much lower than that. Nonetheless, really low levels is below 90%, below 80% O2 levels, and you would be very shocked to see that that is not the case when you actually believe you need to breathe, thus indicating that carbon dioxide or CO2 is our indicator to breathe.